Hi, Russ Oliver here. So I'm going to talk to you guys and girls about starting up a new business. Literally starting from scratch versus buying an existing business. So existing versus the brand new, pros and cons. So what drives people into buying an existing business, or just a startup business? Their reasons will be personal and may be varied. For example, they may want a whole new career change, or simply to make a lifestyle change. They may want to express their creativity and passion in a particular way. They may want to just buy a job, literally do what they love, and be their own boss, be their own man. The kingpin of entrepreneurs, if you will. That's wishful thinking. So there are a number of advantages and disadvantages in actually buying an existing business. So a potential business owner must actually identify all the known factors and weigh them up. So this is the advantages of buying an existing business. So the advantage of doing this is actually you can evaluate the financial success of that business from its financial records. So when you will literally say, hey, I want to buy your business off you, ask them to provide financial records, annual returns, profit loss reports, balance sheets, cash sheets, all that type of stuff, and actually have your accountants go over these figures with you to determine if it is viable or not. Also, the disadvantage is that when you finally got it in hand, you may actually inherit some problems or legacy issues, such as slow moving stock, poorly trained staff, difficulties with suppliers delivering the goods on time. So all of these bad habits of the previous owners keep on creeping into the fold. The other advantage is you'll have an immediate supply of customer and sales. You don't have to start from scratch, they just keep pouring in. But the disadvantages is also you may have outdated or worn out plant and equipment, or you have poor staff training, that sort of thing. So instead of going backwards and forwards, I'm going to list the advantages here. So the advantages here is also there is an established location and relationships with the customers and suppliers. So that's always a bonus. If you have a great relationship, then things will be great. The previous owner may provide support and help for a period of time. So when you're finally buying an existing business, make sure that in the contract that it states on the buyer purchase agreement that they offer at least a month's worth of support for you. Establish a routine, amount of hours per day that they need to help you out, or days per week, that sort of thing. The business system should be documented, well established, and running smoothly. So if they've already got a really great hummingbird going along, man, that bird's just going to sing for you, just like that. Business policies and procedures, which are documented, well established, and also running smoothly. There we go again. So, yep, when you're purchasing existing businesses, they also come with trained staff, experienced, and they are there right there to offer you some expertise. And you don't have to spend time and effort in actually setting up a business and training new people, employing people in that. And also, it's actually easier to borrow money because the business is established, it's got a reputation, and it's got some sort of credit report with the creditors, especially when you're wanting to gain trade credits or business loans in the future as well. So here's the disadvantages right here. You may also have unsuitable staff. For example, poor communication skills, or staff members with no work ethics. You also may find that the location isn't really ideal. There's hardly any foot traffic in the street or where the shop is at. So foot traffic is actually very important for retail stores. The placement strategies there, you need to literally have that promotional boost. Just being exposed to a whole bunch of people, and the other thing is you may have paid too much for goodwill. way too much for what it's worth. You may inherit ill will, okay, so this means within and also external to the business, basically poor business reputation such as dishonest money grabbing tactics and faulty products or sloppy service. So these are all the advantages and actually disadvantages of some of it actually getting it into an existing business. So right now I'm going to talk about starting up a new, from scratch, starting up a small business. Here's the advantages right here. The business can be set up and developed as you wish. You set the tone, you set the processes, you set everything. You are starting from scratch. You literally establish your pathways and your goals and your directions where you want your brand and your business to go. You can also avoid the cost of purchasing goodwill. That's right. Every new existing business, literally when they sell, they're also going to sell goodwill to you as well. So because you're starting from scratch, you don't need to purchase the goodwill. Literally, the world's your oyster on that one. You also avoid the risk of inheriting a existing negative or damaging reputation. So this goes in line with the processes that the current business has. If it's sloppy, the untrained staff, the really bad work ethic, that sort of thing, you avoid that, okay, because you're actually starting from scratch and you're setting up your work ethic policies. That's just the way to do it. But however, there's a lot of disadvantages with these starting out a small business. It takes time, effort and money literally to set up a new business. And I'll tell you what, if you don't have a business plan in place before you start setting up your procedures and processes and equipment for you to do the business, as well as the marketing, the methods of marketing, communicating strategies with your potential clients, and the ability to, if you don't have a business plan, I'll tell you it's going to cost you a lot in the long run. It's also very difficult to borrow capital from banks because you're a newbie and you've literally got no trade references whatsoever. Customer and client demand may be slow to build up. There's also maybe a time lag before any revenue is generated. Now I'll give you a little bit of example. The business that I have, or I should say, I really should say my wife and myself have Romantic Gestures. It actually took pretty much about 4 months to actually take off. So but it can be longer. I've heard of at least years. So be very careful, do your homework, chuck in your business plan, and if you're unsure of how to strategize your small business, have a chat to me, and I'll point you in the right direction for that. Also, uncertain customer or client demand, okay, because your customer doesn't know you from the bar, so, and you actually start from scratch and you're taking a pluck at what your customer is and what they like and dislike, okay. So literally that means you face a higher risk of failure if you don't identify the needs and wants of your customer to see if it's viable or not. You need to promote your business activity for it to become known. That's right, you're literally going to be pushing out advertisement left, right and centre. There may be teething problems in establishing operating systems and procedures. For me, it was when I first started, I had the lack of skill sets. I didn't even know how to develop and build websites, didn't know how to integrate certain HTML processes and procedures, but a few years now I'm able to do that quite briskly. So the skill sets you end up having to develop as well. Supply contacts need to be initiated and developed. You have no contacts to start with, and you literally need to start building relationships from scratch. And I'll tell you what, if you are a very shy person like I used to be back in the day, you're going to have trouble. Okay, I had trouble, but you need to get in there and start developing relationships between potential customers and that too, and you'll get there eventually. Staff will have to be recruited, inducted and trained as well. Once you've established all your processes, procedures, and literally get the guts of your business up and running, also when you start generating quite a bit of revenue, you'll need to get into employing staff, and that's a whole different ball game. So I hope you like this little speech that I've got here, the existing versus new. There's a lot of advantages and disadvantages between the two, but my advice is that if you're wanting to make your business your own, that's not my advice, it's actually my opinion. Start from scratch. It takes years to develop and you will literally get there. Russ Oliver here. I hope you enjoyed this. Okay, see you later.